On Tuesday, May 14, 2024, the Akindania Event Center in Clam Avenue, Lagos, hosted a distinguished gathering to mark the 5th anniversary of Podium magazine and the launch of the book, Value Creation, A Pathway to Enduring Business Success, authored by Oluye Ademola Akimbola, publisher of Podium International magazine. Oluye Ademola Akimbola, a renowned trainer, author, publisher, content editor, digital marketer, and brand management specialist, welcomed an esteemed audience to his milestone event. The ceremony was chaired by Prince Bisi Olatilo, Chairman and CEO of Biscon Communication, who lauded Akimbola's passion and commitment. In his welcome address, Prince Olatilo provided an insightful overview of value creation and Podium magazine.
According to Oluye Ademola Akimbola, his book on value creation is to help precipitate a value reorientation and revolution for career professionals and entrepreneurs who are deliberate about building valuable and enduring brands. In the same vein, according to him, the book on value creation is an important roadmap for organizations that are value-driven and vision-forward. Therefore, Demola, it's time you must begin to imbibe the useful nuggets in your book on value creation. You must begin to rejig, reinvent, and ignite brand new ideas to make your brand a lot stronger, to build very strong and enduring brands in this increasingly very competitive marketplace. You must take your time to bring out ideas that will exceed the expectations of your prospective competition,
while also addressing the current challenges facing the Nigerian media industry and proposing viable solutions.
Operatives must keep strictly to the guidelines and avoid overstepping the bounds. The operative mantra, which should be respected by all staff, is that when you're in doubt, leave out. Avoid sensationalizing and just putting any story not verified that may malign someone else's character on your platform at the expense of the image of that station, radio or TV. For now, all we ask for is responsible behavior by the practitioners, devoid of maligning characters and so on. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, as I said, I just needed to put all of this together so that we can all look at it and form our own opinions about it. But in the meantime, let me congratulate the gentleman who has asked us to come here for this double celebration. I'd like you to please put your hands together for it. Thank you very much. Thank you.
The event saw an impressive turnout of notable personalities, including Dr. Rotimi Adilola, former SSG of Ondo State and keynote speaker, Dr. Ray Echebiri, CEO of the Center of Financial Journalism, Oluwafemi Awuyemi, FCA, of ProShare Nigeria. Dr. Rotimi Adilola delivered an engaging keynote speech on the theme of value creation, emphasizing its critical role in poverty eradication and economic development.
What we must know is that as a living human being, if you are not creating value, you are dead. There's no halfway. So you are dead or you are creating value. Because value creation is essential for life. The world is a marketplace. The world is a marketplace. And as individuals, we are on display with our services and products. And we are creating values for others. So you are in the marketplace of life, and you are not creating value for other people, you die in poverty. Whenever you find yourself, and you are not creating something for other people, in life is about a change. If you are saying you want to make money, you must be creating value for some other people in exchange for their money. So whatever you do, you are creating value. Though the level may differ, but you are creating value. Only the dead does not create value.
He articulated the necessity for individuals and organizations to create value as a fundamental principle for success.
In looking at value creation today, I want to look at it from two dimensions. From the macro dimension and from the micro dimension. By macro, I mean government, organizations, and their corporations. They are going to be creating values for the society. Also, to look at micro, looking at private businesses. These organizations, non-profit organizations, they also expect to be creating values. And that in the individual level too. In your careers, you are supposed to be creating value wherever you work. That's how I want to really approach this topic.
A panel discussion moderated by Mr. Femi Awoyemi further explored the theme, with distinguished panelists sharing their insights on value creation.
Yes, all that you said, how value creation leads to development at various levels, I said, fantastic. But my complementary hypothesis will be, let's look at value destruction. Have you looked at that? If you create value and you keep improving on it gradually at your own pace, is the world likely to move as fast as you would like it to move? As an individual, would you move as fast as you would like to move as a corporate, as a country? So, but what if somebody comes in, that's your value, all the value you created, somebody destroys it. Destruction now in quotes. And now makes you to think of the next thing to do. Almost renders what you created useless. Would you sit at that point and watch the person? No. You put on your thinking cap. And before you know it, you come with bigger, better value.
Why are we where we are? Because we're not creating value. Why are we where we are? Because the leaders are not creating value. The truth is, leaders are given as value creators. Leaders are given in order to add value. If you are leading and people's lives are not changing under your leadership, you are a destroyer, not a leader. If you leave, if I work with you as my leader, even if it is for 6 months or for a year, and nothing changes in me substantively, you have ended up a destroyer. You have taken away years of my life, and that's basically what you're doing. It doesn't matter what name you are called. It doesn't matter what title you hold. It doesn't matter what cars you use, what office you sit in. Is that instructive?
Value. When I started with disruption. Disruption is a word a lot of people don't understand in this part because it takes a lot of risk to disrupt an industry. To disrupt any industry, you must also disrupt your mindset. So for value to happen, the mindset has to be disrupted. It starts with the mindset. And for you to achieve that, you need to be in a position where you can take the risk and create value. Value comes from adding to what has already existed or disrupting, not destroying. I disagree with Ray Echebri. We don't destroy, we just disrupt. We do disruption by adding value and disrupting the mindsets. You cannot disrupt an industry without disrupting the mindset of the practitioners or those involved in your sub-sector. So for me, I believe that value starts with disruption.
The book, Value Creation, Your Pathway to Enduring Business and Career Success, was expertly reviewed by Mr. Larry Alabi, CEO of Prosper Strategy, who commended Akínbọ́lá for his significant contributions to the field over the years.
The book is targeted at career professionals and entrepreneurs who are deliberate about building valuable brands by producing value-adding products and services that will meet the identified needs of consumers and exceed their expectations. The central theme that runs through the book is the overarching relevance of value creation and value addition in building and managing personal and business brands. The author dwells extensively on the need for individuals and organizations in the private and public sectors to build strong brands that thrive on value creation. He also harped on the need for strong corporate reputations for businesses to become valuable and impactful. Dwelling on his professional experience spanning over 3 decades, the author writes from the point of view of a hands-on manager who has seen a lot and done a lot in the areas of corporate communication, branding, and reputation management. Demola has made a mark in his profession. The book focuses on how a value reorientation revolution could be achieved in the private and public sectors.
In his heartfelt remarks, Oloye Ademola Akimbola honored the memory of his late friend, Abdul Imoyo, with a moment of silence and expressed his gratitude to God, his family, the clan community, stakeholders, and everyone who supported the event.
I give God all the glory for a day like this. I often say it's one thing for you to fix a date, it's another thing for you to be alive to witness the date, or even for the date to even come to pass at all. So we thank God, not just for being alive, that we're all here to create value, to learn, to exchange ideas, and to acquire knowledge, as learning is a continuous human process. I would like to appreciate my family, both nuclear and extended, all over the world, for coping. You know, when you have a restless soul like mine in the family, it comes with some implications, sometimes non-availability and all of that. I want to especially thank Pastor Wale Oladiyo and his wife, Pastor Mrs. Bukola Oladiyo, my parents in the Lord, who've done so much to support what we have been doing.
He highlighted the book's importance in fostering enduring business and career success.
The book we are launching today is a book that we want to ensure it gets into all corners of the world. Why? It contains salient points that I know will change people, will change organizations, will change countries that decide to embrace what we are saying there. Value creation is all about human existence. Okay? People don't become your friends simply because they like your face or because you grew up in the same neighborhood. That was in the past. People befriend you now because you have value to add. And if you don't have any value to add, people are not going to befriend you. Okay? Organizations exist at the realm of value creation because they exceed customers' expectations. When your products and services are not delivering value, your brand will suffer what we call atrophy. And a nation that fails to deliver value, as Dr. Lula quite rightly pointed out, Nigeria is not delivering value. That is why there is brain drain, the jackpot syndrome, because governments over time have failed to create and deliver value. So there are 3 levels that we can look at value creation: at the level of an individual, at the level of corporate organizations, at the level of a nation. So every one of us were involved in one way or the other.
Highlight of the event was the official unveiling of the book by the chairman, Prince Bisi Olatilo. The book launch was adeptly coordinated by Pastor Tunde Ulufowora, CEO of Brand Eye Communications Limited. The ceremony concluded with a vote of thanks delivered by Chief Onyekachi Nwosu, marking the end of a memorable and impactful celebration.